Hello everybody, it's your boy Winnie the Pig. Being an Indian is a very complicated thing. There are so many things. What religion are you born with? What religion are you following? What is your last name that you got from your parents? Is that last name good enough for the society or not? What is your occupation? What are the subjects you're going to study in school? Which again leads you to the question, what are you going to do when you finish school? Is your work going to be respectable enough for the society? What religion is your girlfriend or boyfriend? Oh, and that reminds me of an important question. Are you a boy or a girl? Because that changes a lot of things in India. Well, another important thing that I missed, what region in India are you from? Are you from the north? Are you from the central India? Are you from down south? It all changes how you're living in the society. It all changes what kind of person or what kind of personality you develop. So there's so many things to worry about when you're born in India. This leads me to today's topic of discussion. What are the good things and bad things about India? I'm gonna start with the good things. Number one, family values. We love our families. I'm not saying people in the rest of the world don't, but all I'm saying is we in India share an extra strong bond of love with our family. Really family loving people. You see many of us still living with our parents or our grandparents, which is changing in the rest of the world or some parts of the world when you move out, when you are old enough to live by yourself. Now, I'm not saying that's not a good thing. I'm just focusing on what's the common trait seen here in Indian people. We respect our elders. Sometimes we even fear them. And our elders are also very concerned about us. So they'll treat us as a kid even when we are 25, 30. That's the reason why you'll be treated as a kid no matter how old you get. Your parents or your elders in India will treat you like a kid. The family plays a big role in an Indian's life, which has its own pros and cons. But I'm talking about the good things over here. So, number two, celebrations. We love to celebrate things here in India. We have so many festivals because India is a secular country. All the different religions have their own holidays. We share everybody's holidays. Diwali, Eid, Guru Purab, Holi, Pongal. We have all the festivals and we celebrate each one of them. I think that's a good thing about India. Not only do you get to know about different religions and cultures, but you also get to enjoy them. Number three, food. Yum. There's such a great mouth-watering variety of food available here in India to indulge your palate. The local cuisines are so good, they're so rich in flavor. Not only home-cooked food, but we also have awesome street food. You name it, pani puri, bel puri, sev puri, chaat, tikki, golgappa. Oh, that's the same thing. Whatever. Momos, chicken tikka, soy chop, and the list can go on forever. And my mouth's already watering. Number four, free advices. Sometimes we're very helpful people. I would say sometimes we love to give suggestions and advices to everybody, no matter if they need it or not. For example, let's just take at a bank. People love to throw on teachings or suggestions to you, even if you don't need it. For instance, a couple of days ago, I was in the bank depositing cash in a kiosk, right? And this guy's standing behind me in line, and he goes like, he's peeping whatever I'm doing. I don't care because I'm like, I'm doing my stuff. But then I fill up my account number, right? And this guy from the back, he's like, okay, now press OK. I'm like, what the hell? But sometimes we're also very helpful in a good way. For example, if there's been an accident, you always see neighboring people. They jump up to help before the authorities even get there. There's help available from around you. And if there's a natural calamity, for example, there was a huge flood in Jammu and Kashmir recently, and you see people helping other people, and it's so much love, you know, people saving each other's lives. There's so much unity when things like these come. There's just so much love, man. Number five, good thing about India is people. You have so many of them. We're the second largest population in the world after China, and I think that's a good thing in some ways. There has to be a good thing in it. So we have awesome manpower. Most of the people in the Indian population are young, so we have good amount of working hands to support the nation. And there's so much unity in diversity. because this huge population is so diverse. I swear to God, you can't even believe all different sorts of people you will see. You can't tell it's in the same country because they're so different, but they're all still living together. It's beautiful. Number 6, lots of jobs. In India, you'll see engineers, doctors, other high-end professionals, because we're known for hard work and study. But apart from those categories, we also have people like cleaners, helpers, tiffin services, and it sometimes gets so ridiculous because there's even jobs for pressing a button. For example, if you're going in a parking lot and there's that button, when you press that and an automatic ticket comes out that gives you entry to the parking lot, there will be a person standing on that machine. A button will push the button and the ticket comes out and he will hand over to you. That's it. That's all his job is. But there's a person for that. So sometimes it gets annoying, but the plus side, there's a lot of jobs. Now let's get to the bad things. Number 1, superstitions. Oh man, I hate these superstitions so much, but since there's so many different religions, we have all the superstitions everybody's gonna follow. There's a lot of old people with the young people also, and there's a tendency that if you're following something from old times, many young people still follow that, and even if it makes sense or not, but people would follow superstitions which I don't sometimes understand. I'm sure there'll be many young people who feel what I'm saying right now, but there's tons of superstitions. Let me just name a few. Don't wash your hair on a Thursday. What is that gonna do? Don't cut your hair on a Saturday. Don't trim your nails on a Tuesday. You can't eat non-vegetarian on a Tuesday if you're a Hindu. Don't drink on a full moon night. It's good to drink otherwise, but you can't drink on a full moon night. This one's amazing. If a black cat or if any cat crosses your way and you're driving or walking, you can't pass through until someone else does. What? You can't sneeze if someone is leaving the house. If you sneeze, you just gotta go back and sit for a couple minutes and then you can leave. Or you can eat, you gotta eat something sweet before you leave. I don't know why, but it happens. Ridiculous. Number 2, value of life. And this one's really serious. Everyone is in so much of a hurry that sometimes they don't value other people's life. It becomes serious because sometimes we get so self-centered that we forget to think about anybody else. Like everybody wants to go in first, whether it's on the road when you're driving, or if you're in a line, or at a grocery store, or anywhere. Everybody wants to go first. That's the reason they do not value other people, do not have a basic courtesy. People sometimes become rude towards others just for this reason, because they want to go first. So I feel there's a little lack of basic courtesy, which we Indians really need to work on. Number 3, value of women. Now this one's super important. In India and certain religions, let's just talk about Hinduism because I'm a Hindu. I know a little bit about Hinduism. We pray goddesses. We have a lot of gods and we have a lot of goddesses. We pray goddesses. We even consider young girls as goddesses. A new bride in the house is considered to be goddess Lakshmi. That means in Hinduism, she's believed to bring good luck and success and prosperity. Still, we see in many places of India, even in modern India, women are getting really little value than what they should really be. For example, sometimes at some places it's mandatory for Indian women to be completely covered up, not wear any explosive clothing, not given enough say in the household, and there's so many cases of rapes, domestic violence against women. I overall don't consider India to be a very safe place for women. You do have to take certain precautions to not be a victim of any crime against women. So I think it's a really important point to think about. So those were the good things and bad things about India according to me. Those were purely my views. I have no intentions to offend anybody, and if at all I did, please do mention down below in the comment section. If you like my views about good and bad things of India, please please, 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 please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because this is my first video and you'll be seeing many more videos coming from Winnie the Pooh. That's your boy, remember the name. And I hope this starting initial foundation will lead us a long way. Good luck to you all. Love you all. Later.